And thank you guys so much for sticking with through the breaks. This is, of course, the ESL Cup number 107. I am Draven. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We got a lot of amazing matches for you today, and we're going to try to jump into them as quickly as possible. If you guys are already using the commands in chat, but I just want to give you a quick update on them. If you do the I bracket, it lets you know all the players that are here with us today. And let's kind of read through just kind of a little bit of the highlights, the ones that stand out for me. It looks like we have aLive series at the top of the bracket, which is great. McAnning, which is a great guy as well. It looks like he's going to be facing him off in like the quarterfinals. Cuddle Bear Me is here. Keen, Disrespect, Sigfree, Gametime. All these amazing players are here. We got Blord. True is in the bracket and he showed up, so I'm super excited to see. He's in the lower half of the bracket, so we might see the aLive versus True in the finals, depending on how all the players do. I saw HerO signed up, but unfortunately HerO did not check in. We haven't seen him. Sorry guys, we're getting the games up and running. So without further ado, let's jump into our first games. I'm glad that these games were able to get up and running right away, so this makes things so much easier. So thank you again, guys, for tuning in. I am Driven, of course. Make sure you follow the channel and just follow me on Twitter and all that. You get up to date. I'm going to be trying to cast throughout the week, and I'm going to try to secure more casting gigs for the weekends. And I appreciate everyone that showed up yesterday for the Master Cup for OSC. Amazing turnout, and I appreciate it so much from you guys. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Spawning in the bottom position, it is our teal Protoss player. It is K-Fire, and for short I'm just going to call him Fire. And spawning in the bottom right position is the blue Protoss player. It is Dahaka. I've seen Dahaka play in this a few times before, and I've also seen K-Fire play. I've seen K-Fire play in the Filthy Cups, and I've seen K-Fire also play in the ESL Cups. So I'm pretty excited for both players. But it's a Protoss versus Protoss, and I'm not an expert on Protoss, so this is going to be quite interesting on my end to see how both these players, play. Both the players play? That doesn't make any sense. How the players play? I don't know. Oh, but an interesting little pylon over here that I don't think K-Fire didn't even spot the probe at all. And I wonder, looks like Dahaka's going to go for a cannon. He's got the forge right here up at the front, and by the time K-Fire sees that it's going to be a cannon, I don't think he's going to realize what's up. And there goes, the cannon is in place, and it's a very unusual position. I think he just wants to hide over here in the shade. And here we go. K-Fire now sees the forge and has to know there's some kind of cannon opening. And there's Dahaka putting the pylon there, and he's going to start cannoning forward. K-Fire sees the probe, and he's got to know that something's popping up here eventually. But he hasn't really reacted to it. And now he sees where the cannon's at. And from here, K-Fire is just going to start dropping a pylon of his own. He's only got 2 gateways, and the Cybernetics core is kind of delayed here. So it's finishing up now. She's not going to have a mothership core out. But it's interesting enough is that, I mean, Dahaka is just going with it, going for the cannon rushing. I mean, it's going to be super frustrating to get eliminated from a tournament via cannon rushing. And, but Dahaka really doesn't have much to worry about at the moment. He is in, it's a game 1 of 3, so even if K-Fire loses to this, it shouldn't be too bad. Pylon overcharge goes off. It's going to start landing on both of these cannons. They're not going to finish in time. Unfortunately for Dahaka, he's not going to have that advantage that he wanted with those cannons. And look at hitting it perfect position, just out of range of the cannons, but that pylon there in the back is firing up these 2 cannons, and that's going to be it in terms of this cannon rush. And from here, I think K-Fire should just move on to Dahaka's base. I think he should just move and go to Dahaka's base, and like that'd be it. And K-Fire dropping a pylon of his own, and K-Fire's what would be his natural base there. And yeah, there you go. K-Fire is just gonna move across the map. He's basically going to move across the map. There's really not going to be that much here for Dahaka to defend against. As you can see, all these stalkers are out. 3 stalkers plus his mothership core. And Dahaka is going to have some trouble dealing with this. He's going to cannon up here in the front. He's got 3 cannons. But like we said before, the mothership core has enough energy to drop a pylon overcharge, so they might think about or consider dropping one here in the back. But these stalkers are coming in. What the stalkers need to do, they need to get out of this area. And GG gets called. And K-Fire wins. I mean, surprisingly enough, these cannons are about to finish. And so Dahaka leaves. And K-Fire wins after defending that cannon rush. Interesting little play from both players. Personally, I think Dahaka could have... I think Dahaka could have held that. You know, not a problem though. Let's see what the next game has in store for both players, and I think they may have invited without. Oh, what the heck? Did Jared message me, or did I accidentally click on him? Well, not too sure. Either way, there we go. Did he message me? Oh, I don't know. Either way, let's get this going. Thank you guys again so much for tuning to the channels. I hear the alerts going off, and I apologize. I have absolutely no idea how to turn that off right now, so I do apologize for that, but I appreciate everyone that's been going to the channel. Make sure you guys give that shout out to ESL and Side Gaming for helping put on these events, and of course, my name is Draven. Thank you guys so much for the shout outs on Twitter and all the hosts and stuff like that that's going on with the channel. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I appreciate the support you guys have been showing us so far. So without further ado, let's get it up, and then K-Fire has the game. There we go. So K-Fire is up 1-0 in this best of 3, and I'm going to be surprised to see what Dahaka decides to do with it again, in terms of if he's going to try to do that kind of cheese again. Here we go. Let's change it up. I do apologize. Just FYI, a lot of people who may be turning to the channel first time, I kind of wait about 30 seconds before I jump into the match, so you don't need to start screaming at me about the overlay. Just kind of want to give you that heads up. Alright guys, so spawning in the top position is the gold Protoss player that is down 1 in this series of best of 3. It is Dahaka. And spawning in the bottom right position, the teal Protoss player that defended against that cannon rush and countered with stalkers of his own. It is the teal Protoss player. It is K-Fire. And as you can see, a pretty standard opening this time from Dahaka. He's deciding to go for the 2 gas, and not really going for those forges or anything like that we saw in the previous game. And 2 gateways coming down from K-Fire. It's pretty interesting to see him decide to go for 2 gateways right off the bat. And I don't really see anything outside of Dahaka makes it, he's not really going for the 2 gateway style thing that we saw earlier from Dahaka. Cybernetic score going down for K-Fire. And there's Cybernetic score as well. So both Cybernetic score are kind of starting at the same time. The only difference is that K-Fire has that double gateway already. And we'll see if that what kind of role that plays out for him. If he's going to try to pump out 2 adepts or 2 stalkers. I have seen with Pili from Side Gaming, we see him play time and time again, where he does his 2 gateways to Cybernetic score, and then pumps out stalkers, then sometimes jumps up phoenixes or whatever. But 2 adepts are coming up. So those adepts are going to get clear across the map. And Dahaka going for that robotics facility over here in the back. So it looks like he might be going for some kind of timing attack with a prism that comes out. And just some warp-ins, and there we do see the warp-in research starting there for Dahaka. Dahaka looks like he's just going to keep it on 1 base, though. We have seen of late Protoss doing an amazing job with doing this 1 base versus 1 base style builds. And there's the adepts going across, they shade forward. And a Stargate, here we go, might be jumping into Phoenixes. The 2 adepts are going across the map, and here's the probe from Dahaka, and here's a probe from K-Fire. I think he's looking, just to make sure there's no hidden pylons, because Dahaka's kind of cheeky that way. The pylon blocking that nexus might as well be annoying. Now the warp gate, another stalker's coming out, so it's going to be a stalker and a couple adepts. The adepts are going to get in there, but I don't know how much damage they're going to do. They might be able to snag a couple probes here and there. And Dahaka, seeing that Stargate, didn't see anything coming out of it yet, but wouldn't have been able to anyways, but did eventually see that there was Stargate on the map. And K-Fire not only sees the robotics facility, also getting 5 probe kills. 5 probe kills, and he saw the Twilight Council, so he's got to know that something's coming up. Something big's going to be attacking here shortly. And Phoenix is already out for K-Fire. And K-Fire's guys feel a little bit worried. Actually, it was an observer that came out here from Dahaka. Looks like he's just getting observers. Just to get some kind of scout going. There go 2 more gateways dropping now for Dahaka. I wonder if he was just going to like warp in on that. There we go. Let's see if he does warp in on it. I don't think he will. I mean, there's... Well, the pylon's going to get shot down. There we go. And here, 2 head-ups are going to be coming in now. And there's only 1 stalker that's here, but the mothership core is going to be there to stop those adepts. But the adepts could just shade in like we've seen them do before. And here comes the Phoenix. So the Phoenix coming in might be able to snag at least the mothership core. Or maybe he's going to try to pick up a couple more probes. There we go. He's going to focus down to the mothership core. The mothership core is going to have to be forced back. And it only had enough for 1 pylon overcharge. And it's only on that first pylon. And so these Phoenixes are going to pick up the probes. Over here in the back, it's 2 more probe kills. And they might be able just to fly in again. Oh, 3 Phoenixes are here now. I mean, 3 Phoenixes here is plenty to do damage to Dahaka. Dahaka kind of looking out there that this Phoenix is left. Crap. I have no idea how to turn this off, guys. So if someone in chat could tell me how to freaking turn it off, I would be obliged. More probes getting killed. You got 3 more probes going down so far. And if you look at the kill count, I mean, like, K-Fire has killed 11 workers so far. I mean, that's absolutely insane. And more Phoenixes coming out. Here's an observer for Dahaka, kind of seeing everything that's going on. And he knows that there's Phoenixes on the maps, but I mean, there's really nothing he's going to be able to do about it at the moment. He's getting a lot more stalkers to try to help, but I mean, he's just now starting his second base, and it's just at the 6-minute marker. And here comes more Phoenixes going across the map. And man, they're going to make such quick work of that, of the mothership core. Mothership core already taking about 60% of his health remaining. Obviously, he regenerated his shield, and the Phoenixes are going to come in here. It's going to be completely spotted by Dahaka, of course. And this mothership core only has enough for 1 pylon overcharge, and there it is. That's the 1 pylon overcharge. And I don't know. I mean, K-Fire is doing such a good job at stopping this. Here we go. The pylon from Dahaka is over here in the corner, and here comes the attack from K-Fire. I don't know if he wants to attack or exactly what he's doing, but he's oh, here Dark Templars. Dark Templars are here, but there we go. Dahaka is seeing the observer. And these DTs were going to be the, might have been the saving grace. Oh. These Phoenixes, man. Are just missing it. Now they got to see it. Oh, they barely, oh, there they go. Now they're going to see it. Okay. They see the observer. They get it out. And these stalkers, the DTs are going to come in. They're going to try to do some damage. But they're just not going to be able to. The observers here. And both DTs get taken out without getting a single kill. And the Phoenixes are going to go fly all the way back in. And this mothership core just has enough for, again, 1 more pylon overcharge. I mean, that's all that there is. And the observer sees the pylon that is here. Phoenixes are going to fly in from K-Fire. K-Fire doing such a good job of controlling the map with these Phoenixes. Is how annoying can you get? He's going to go for more probe kills. There you go, 3, 4, 5 more probe kills go down, and Dahaka is losing probe kills like left and right with these Phoenixes. I mean, he needs to think of something to do to really kind of push, get the lead back, because he is down 1 in this best of 3. He tried to open with that cheeky can rush, and he just was not able to execute it, and K-Fire was defended perfectly. And now K-Fire is just flying around with his Phoenixes, and behind this takes the 3rd base because he knows he's just so far ahead. He can just keep taking these bases. Observers here from K-Fire floating around, taking a look, and there's a stalker that gets picked up. And more stalkers are getting warped in here to deal with the Phoenixes. There we go. 2 are by itself. And the Phoenixes are just trying to fly around and get into there. Pylon overcharge goes off. 2 pylon overcharges go off. And, but, not without losing 4 more probes. I mean, it's just, there's so many probes lost so far. And Phoenixes pick up one of the stalkers, get it down, and they're going to pick up another one. Oh, blink! Stalkers blink forward and try to snipe another one of those Phoenixes, but just wasn't able to. And if you look at the difference, I mean, production-wise, the Hawk is not building anything. Okay, now he's warping in 3 stalkers, but that's it. The Hawk is, or actually not the Hawk, K-Fire is getting a little mortal out. He's getting a blink. He's getting the upgrade. He's getting a robotics facility, another robotics bay. I mean, he's pumping out so much stuff right now because he's on these 3 bases, and the Hawk is not going to be able to recover from this. I mean, I say that as nicely as possible, of course, but he's not going to be able to do much with it. And this observer from Dahaka sees K-Fire's Phoenix there. And here's another DT. I mean, I don't know what this DT thinks he's going to do. Just scout around, look for other buildings. There we go. The observer that was kind of guarding this base gets spotted. And Phoenix is just flying around. Blinks forward on top of it, kind of sandwiches the Phoenix's end, but they're generating so much of that shield that they're just not dying. I think he's only lost 1 Phoenix so far. And there we go. The blink is about to finish up. The second upgrade for the weapons for the Protoss army, the ranged Protoss army, is about to finish up, and disruptors are coming out from the robotics facility. And look at this, like stalkers, immortals, and disruptors, man. It's just going to be gnarly. And Phoenixes here are going to pick up more of the probes. This is the last little bit of the Phoenixes, and they still survive. Holy crap! That Phoenix has 1 HP. That is the HerO Phoenix right there. Got 3 kills. They got 1 HP remaining on that. I can't even. It's just absolutely amazing. That is 1 HP, 1 hit point away. Man, he saved it with that shield regeneration. Man, that was just that cannon was probably so mad that he couldn't get the kill off that. DT trying to get in, spotting nothing except that there's a huge army coming. Phoenix is coming in, trying to get more damage done. He just needs to get to that 3rd base. And here we go. Here's the attack that I think is going to kill Dahaka right now. Dahaka has no idea this is coming. He doesn't have any observers on the map. There's 1, and this observer is going to spot it. But I think there's an observer with this army, or there was an observer with that army. And well played gets called, and he doesn't even want to fight it. K-Fire takes the victory and moves on into the series. Guys, we are filling out the round of 16. If you guys want to check a look at what's going on, just hit the iBracket command in chat, and you'll take a look at all the matches that are going on. And I want to appreciate and thank everyone that's tuned in and showing the support. Guys, make sure you give me a shout out on Twitter, or just host the channel, follow the channel, all those amazing things. You guys are absolutely wonderful here at the moment. I just want to thank you guys again. I want to throw on some quick music and go to a short break, and we'll get another match going. I am Draven, of course, guys. Thank you again, and I'll be back. Why can't I hear music? Okay, but I'll be back.
more time. I wasn't supposed to know. Yeah. Oh baby, baby, I should've let you go. I must confess that my loneliness is killing me now. Don't you know I still believe that you will be here and give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. My loneliness is killing me. I must confess, I still believe. When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. My anaconda don't, my anaconda don't, my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns on. Boy toy named Troy, used to live in Detroit. Big dope dealer money, he was getting some coin. Wasn't shootouts with the law, but he lived in the palace. For the Alexander McQueen, he was keeping me styling. Now that's real, real, real. Gun in my purse, bitch, I came just to kill. Who wanna go first? I had them push and apple deal. I'm by yourself, I only took a half a pill. I'm on some dumb shit. By the way, what I say, you can tell I'm missing no wheels. Come do it fucking with my automobile. Let it be the really grill, let me tell him it's shit. When they tell him it's real, let it on my sex appeal. Say he don't like him, boy, he wants something he can rap. So I put him in a jack and I hit him in the jab like dumb, took a dumb, right, man, dumb, dumb.
All right, guys, we are excuse me, we are back, and we're gonna be jumping into another round of 16, and yeah, we got another great matchup going for you guys, and I want to appreciate and thank everyone that stuck with us through the breaks. We'll be jumping into the second round of the ESL Cup number 107. This is the American Cup. Make sure you guys want to check out all the info. You just do info into chat or iBracket to take a look at all the players. True had made it through to the round of 16. aLive had made it through as well. Keen is still here, and Blord as well. So I'm super excited to see where True and aLive end up. Unfortunately, HerO signed up. He didn't check in. So, but regardless, guys, without further ado, let's jump into it. Spawning in the top left position, it is the teal Protoss player. It is K-Fire. And spawning in the bottom right position from Rival Gaming, it is the green Terran player. It is CuddleBear. And I'm going to let you guys know right now, I may call him CuddleBear Me, because I'm really good friends with PandaBear Me, and so I do mess up their names often. So I just want to give you the heads up. So nothing too out of the ordinary is coming out from Cuddle yet. Typical, standard opening with the scan and the gas and all that, getting the Reaper out. And Cybernetic's core coming out from K-Fire. K-Fire is on a higher level. He's around Diamond. He's on a high Diamond, give or take Masters, depending on the season and the maps. And CuddleBear has been a GM for a long time now. So I do expect it to be good, solid matches, even though it may seem kind of one-sided. But I do expect K-Fire to give CuddleBear a run for his money. And here's this typical thing that I've been seeing as of late. A lot of Terrans have been doing this, where they do the engineering bay that blocks the blocks the minerals right there. That's super annoying to deal with as a Protoss player. Anything to kind of delay the time is what they want, to delay the probe mining time. Well, it gets one probe so far, but that Reaper is about to get destroyed. Just got the last hit. There we go. Boom. One probe though, not too bad. That's 4 probes on that gas. I don't think K-Fire realizes it just yet. And instantly jumping into a starport with these Hellions. I wonder if we're going to see some kind of Hellbat. Nope, looks like this is the 2 Hellions, and then they're going to swap out for... Swap that out for a reactor, start pumping out as many Marines as possible. The engineering bay is about to drop now. It should get canceled. This delayed it a little bit. I mean, I don't know if it's worth the 35 gold that it costs, the 35 minerals that it costs, but we'll see. Wouldn't mind coming out now for that from that factory, medevac as well. But K-Fire kind of predicting what might be coming on. Here comes the Hellions. Hellions are going to rush in. I mean, there's nothing up here yet, and I don't think K-Fire realizes that there's going to be Hellions in this base, and these Hellions should do a lot of damage. I need to get at least 3 good shots to start doing a lot of damage. I have 3 probe kills so far. Pylon Overcharge goes off, gets 1 Hellion, might get the second hit. Couple more hits, there we go. So it gets 3 probes for all the trouble. And we're not the greatest numbers he wanted to hit, but it's still a decent amount there. More Marines being pumped out from this barracks. Medevac from CuddleBear is going to drop in. Looks like on the east side behind K-Fire's base. I don't know if K-Fire is going to be able to react to it in time, or where's the Mothership? The Mothership core is way up here in the front. It has enough for a Pylon Overcharge, but there's the Widow Mine. And the Widow Mine lands on top of the Adept, but didn't do any splash damage to the Observer. I wonder if he just had to have seen it. And there we go. The Widow Mine gets taken down by a couple stalkers, and I thought this got invited on Gameheart, but as we see, CuddleBear has gotten 6 worker kills so far, and he's just being super annoying with these drops. There we go, he's dropping it again, just trying to get any more of the kills that he can. Oh, a couple more hits on that medevac, and that medevac would have dropped. Here's a turret. It's going to knock out that observer. Funny story, kind of off topic. There's a lot of StarCraft books when Brood War first came out, and there's a chapter where it talks about this mining colony that didn't know what a missile turret was because it's just so far technology from what they are used to. Is there a person in the missile turret? Oh my gosh, there is. You are literally killing people when you destroy missile turrets. There's a person in there. Well, that's unfortunate. And here comes a Viking. The Viking was out from Cuddle Bear and was able to spot the two Dark Templars in there. And here's that's so great. Anyway, so in part of the book, an observer from an up-and-coming Protoss army that was about to invade this planet and was going to invade on like this mining colony there was Terrans, but there were Terran colonists, and it shoots down an observer. Guess you have to read it. I thought it was really funny because all these primitive colonists had no idea what an observer was or what a missile turret was. And anyways, so a lot of gateways start dropping now from K-Fire. K-Fire senses he's in a somewhat lead, but he needs to start getting his army supply way up. As you can see, he's almost has half the army supply. Here are some DTs from K-Fire just floating around and looking for bases. And Cuddle Bear just looking around trying to find something. And here's a DT over here on the north side of Cuddle Bear's base, and we'll see what Cuddle Bear says do it. It looks like he is going to go forward on the aggressive attack. He's got a couple Widow Mines in here, tanks, and Marauders. And he's kind of hanging tight. K-Fire, looks like K-Fire is going to run in now. Scan going off, making sure there's no observers with this. And Cuddle Bear does not see these DTs and TTs. There we go. So she's going to get 2 kills, 3 kills. And Cuddle Bear is not really reacting to it in time. Focuses down one of the pylons. Supply caps K-Fire, which is a bad position for K-Fire to be in right now. And he's getting, thankfully, he's got 3 pylons on the way. But again, takes down Nexus and then he's supply capped again, which is forcing him to make another set of pylons. The Colossus is here with this, not to mention the sentries and the wall of adepts. One of the Widow Mines gets hit. And it looks like another attack from Cuddle Bear is going to commence here on the north side. They're going to try to get down that pylon. They really need to get down because they don't want the Mothership Core to do the pylon overcharge. Scan going off, making sure there's no observers with this army. And 2 Widow Mines are coming in from the north side, which means the south side of K-Fire's base. And unfortunately, they haven't reacted to it just yet, because they need to go up and take care of this problem that's up here. And here we go, the Widow Mine drops. 1 dropping in, 2 dropping in. Oh, but they're not burrowing yet. Unfortunately, these Widow Mines were not able to burrow, but there's a huge attack up here in the front. And K-Fire decides to take advantage of it, pushes forward. The Adepts are getting everything down. The Colossus is doing so much support, getting almost the last little bit of the tank. And the Medevacs and the couple Marines are the only thing that survived that attack. And K-Fire survived this attack, but there's still a huge army left from Cuddle Bear. Cuddle Bear is going to advance forward yet again. And Viking's still patrolling over here. Unfortunately for K-Fire, he's about to run right into it. And here's an attack coming up on K-Fire's third base. K-Fire needs to be able to defend this and stay in it. And it's kind of sandwiching the army here, but the Liberators put themselves in liberation mode, and they're getting everything down. They're destroying that Colossus, as we saw. And now K-Fire is in a bad position. There's a couple huge drops up here at the top. They're going to land right on top of this Colossus, and they're going to do everything they can to get on top of it. There they go. They're going to go straight after the Colossus. And are they going to be able to get it down? These Adepts are here trying to do everything they can to get down these Marauders. And this last little Colossus is about to go down. These Marauders are staying up with the support of the Medevacs. Liberators in liberation mode, kind of zoning out this army. And the Mothership Core has been focused down as well. And so there's no more pylon overcharges. And but Liberators are doing a lot of damage, and these Marauders are here still doing a decent amount of damage themselves, trying to get down these Adepts, but the Adepts are just proven to be really strong. And another wave of Marines and Marauders are coming out from Cuddle Bear. And the Adepts get taken out. Mothership Core only has enough for one pylon overcharge. DT comes in, tries to help do some extra damage to those Marauders. And here comes the attack. The little small bio count from Cuddle Bear is trying to do everything they can to stay in the game. Runs underneath the support of the Liberators, trying to get down these pylons. I'm like, if they could supply cap K-Fire again, that'll just be an amazing position for him to be in. The army supply count is going a little bit higher for Cuddle Bear each and every engagement. Liberators coming in, getting down those Adepts. Widowmine's going off, getting rid of the rest of the Adepts here. Stalkers coming on top, getting down the Liberators, but the Marauders, there's just so many to deal with here. And they're doing everything they can, but the Medevacs are supporting the Marauders, and the Widowmines are going to be coming off cooldown here in a second. The last Adept gets taken down, and oh, it's a slow warp, and there's no gateways here, but there's a huge wave of Adepts with this. And look at, oh, the Widowmines are up. Oh, so much damage on top of the Widowmine, on top of the Adepts, and they don't have any of their shields left, but there's only four Marauders with this army, and behind this, Cuddle Bear takes his third base. I mean, so annoying to deal with, and K-Fire is doing such a great job at dealing with all of this. Scan going off, taking a look, seeing that probe going to the east side. Gotta know if there's a third base coming. And Medevac is going to be dropping some more Marauders here to go after that mineral line. And so it looks like what Cuddle Bear is going to do is going to try to push the army forward and take out K-Fire's third base at the same time. Get down the robotics facility. No more Colossus are going to be able to come out from that. And they're going to try to get down all the pylons, supply cap him. He's not going to be able to warp in anymore. Disruptor coming in to try to get a good shot. Medevac picks it up. And Marauders are still sticking with it. Third base from K-Fire was not able to get up, and Cuddle Bear was able to destroy that as well. Liberators are still in liberation mode. And great micro from both players. There's no more energy in that Medevac, and so it's just kind of forcing him to micro him up and back down like that. As we see, it's controlling him. He's still keeping him. I cannot believe he's doing such a great job with that. But here comes the final push from Cuddle Bear. I told you guys. Cuddle Bear is going to take out K-Fire's second base there. And K-Fire is left with just a little bit of Adepts left. GG gets called, and K-Fire loses game number 1 to Cuddle Bear. Amazing play from both players. We kind of suspected that Cuddle Bear was going to take it over like he did, but K-Fire did such a great job trying to defend, and he tried so hard with it. He tried to rush in with those DTs. Unfortunately, Cuddle Bear had it covered, had the turrets up, had the scans ready. So that was game number 1. We're going to be jumping into game number 2. In the meantime, guys, let's take a quick look at the brackets and see what we got going, guys. If you want to check out the brackets, just make sure you do iBracket into chat and take a look at it. We're filling up the round of 16. And so aLive moves on to face the Wild Game. Just a Girl is facing McAnning. Cuddle Bear, as we're watching, is facing against K-Fire right now. We're waiting for Disrespect and Neo to finish so they can face against Siegfried. Keen and Evolve are fighting for that top 8 position. Gametime and True are playing, and hopefully, my boy True from Sidestorm Gaming moves on to the round of 8. And Picado and Arc the Legend are going to be facing off against whoever wins that faces off against Mystic, and Prosper and Blord are fighting for that quarterfinals finish, guys. So we got a lot more games coming. Make sure you guys do the I command into chat so you can take a look at all the great games that we have to offer. And yeah, thank you guys again for tuning in. This is the ESL Cup number 107. I am Draven, of course. Let's be jumping right into game number 2 of this best of 3 with Let's get the games going. All right. Gonna do that and that. And Cuddle Bear is up. There we go. All right, guys. So spawning in the top right position, it is the blue Protoss player. Down 1 in this best of 3. It is K-Fire. And spawning in the bottom right position, the green Terran player from Rival Gaming. It is Cuddle Bear. And apologies, guys. I want to have to mute the mic. And I apologize, guys. I am back. I had to talk with the wife. The missus for a quick second. Oh, mirrors are clogged. Pardon me. Alright, so K-Fire is not really trying to go for any kind of cheeky build. He's pretty known for having the same set type build. And there we go with the gateway into Cybernex core. We'll see if he throws down the robotic facility. Try to put out earlier Dark Templars than last time. Unfortunately for him, he didn't get them out in time. And Cuddle Bear was able to have enough turrets and defense up. 2 barracks coming down from Cuddle Bear instead, so it looks like he's actually just going to rush into Reapers. Quite well, maybe not. He originally had it targeted on the Reaper, but it looks like he decided to not go with that plan. The Mushroom Core is out, and so I don't know if how much. That's 1 probe so far. I mean, 1 probe is pretty devastating. You don't want to lose any. And there we go. The first barracks is starting to go pump out Marines. Second barracks going for that tech lab. So it looks like he's just going to roll with try to roll with a bio army. Oh, is he going to be able to get it though? Oh, 2. He gets 2 probe kills with that Reaper. And, good job. 2 probe kills with that Reaper. How annoying can you get? K-Fire scouted the wrong way. I don't think he realized. Oh, well, no. He must have just moved back there, or maybe he's going to try to do a proxy over there. Robotics facility go down. Warp research has started a little while ago from K-Fire, Cuddle Bear. Oh my gosh, I almost said Cuddle Bear Mary. Cuddle Bear getting that stem pack and getting more Marines out and getting a reactor on top of this factory. And there we go, the pylon way over here from K-Fire is going to be completely out of range, or completely, Cuddle is not going to see this coming. I don't know what there is to see, but he's not going to see it, that's for sure. An observer coming out from K-Fire. Interesting enough, he likes to go for those observers first. Starport swapping out for the reactor that the factory built. I wonder if he's just going to try to go for double medevac. There we go. Double medevac with these Marines. And it looks like he might just try to go for some big drops here. Again, K-Fire is not doing anything in terms of attack. He is getting the blink scan going off, seeing the gateway, seeing the Twilight Council, seeing the extra gateways. Cuddle Bear, he's got to know. Cuddle Bear's got to know. It might turn into a Blink Stalker, or he may think that's the add-up upgrade. But Cuddle Bear's just doing. He's just building Marines, and the observer going to see it. The observer completely missed this, and we'll see if this one sees it. It's just going to be probably right out of range. And K-Fire does not see this coming. And it looks like Cuddle Bear is just going to try to just push forward and knock on the front door, basically. He's going to get down these adepts, no problem. Mothership Core might react in time to get down here to get the pylon. Pylon gets focuses down though, and the pylon has dropped, and there's only a couple stalkers here left from K-Fire. K-Fire got completely caught off guard, did not see this coming, and all these probes are going down. Mothership Core is getting targeted down as well. The last little bit of the stalkers is about to drop here as well. And all the stalkers get destroyed. 7 probes total, and a little bit of the Marines get out with their lives. 2 more medevacs, another barracks coming down, and a command center starting up here for Cuddlebear. Cuddlebear's in such a great position to finish this game here. This observer is out from K-Fire, sees the army coming, knows what to expect, no big deal. They're going to push him out. And I mean, he lost 6 probes with that. That was a huge attack. And this pylon again is here from K-Fire. And I don't know if it's there just for observing purposes or if he's actually trying to. I wonder if Cuddlebear. Cuddlebear did not see it. Again, pylon overcharge goes up, but the Widowmine is here. It gets targeted down, but all these adepts because there's an observer with this. But there's a lot of adepts here, and more army comes with this. And it looks like they're going to try to drop in the main base. Mothership Core, looks like the Mothership Core got caught again, and Mothership Core needs to come out. I do not see the Mothership Core at all, and this army's from Cuddlebear is just doing such a great job of destroying K-Fire. And here comes it, just going to target down the K-Fire's 3rd base. K-Fire is just not going to be able to defend against it. It takes down this pylon as well. And K-Fires is doing everything he can. Mothership Core just now starting to be built and has almost done their Marauders. Look at it, so many Marauders are coming out now, plus the Liberators, plus the Widowmines. I just don't know what K-Fire is going to be able to do with this to try to stop this. He really needs to get on the aggressive and start doing damage of his own. Colossus coming out. They got the Colossus upgrade here as well. But there's no forges. This is just the Adept upgrade. Run, probe. Run away. Save yourself. And here comes a huge attack on top of K-Fire's base. This might be the one that kills K-Fire. Mothership Core is here, but he's kind of waiting to make sure he doesn't get dropped there in the back. Widowmines are trying to get burrowed, but the observers are here. And here come going to stem forward, trying to get down these adepts. Adepts are acting like a huge wall, but the Marauders are here to support them. And the adepts are in great position. They're just going to keep leapfrogging themselves forward. Pylon going down. Liberator putting himself in Liberator mode. Now these adepts are just going to get 2-shotted. Mothership Core gets targeted down. This last little bit of Colossus. There's nowhere for him to run. He can't run on the back end over there. And all these probes are going down. Not to mention the adepts and the stalkers are here as well. The probes come to fight. 10 probes have gone down so far. And here's another huge wave of bio army coming. Adepts are here. Oh, Widowmine's going off, getting rid of all the adepts, and all that's left is the Marines trying to get down the stalkers. Liberators guarding the ramp, making sure that no stalkers can come, and that is it. K-Fire has no more army left. He pulls the rest of his probes, and he warps in 3 stalkers and the Colossus, but there's just really nothing left here for him. And here comes the Colossus coming down. The Blink's right on top of the Liberator, trying to get him down. 1 Stalker goes down, 1 Observer goes down, both of them go down, and now they're not going to be able to stop these Widowmines. This Widowmine here, look at it. This Widowmine here has 2 HP left. Oh, it's going to land on top of this Colossi. Is it? There we go. Lands, gets one of the Stalkers, reduces the other one to all its shield. And that is going to be it. I don't know if K-Fire is going to be able to deal with it much longer. Liberator's up here at the top, getting kills of his own. 19 workers so far have died. I mean, 30 total. Look at 30 workers have been killed by Cuddlebear. Cuddlebear has just been absolutely destroying K-Fire in terms of probes, kills, and that Nexus goes down. And K-Fire is just holding on. He's holding on to the slim chance that maybe Cuddlebear just DCs or decides to quit. But there's really nothing here left for K-Fire. K-Fire is doing everything he can to stay in it. And where are these probes? I think the probes are just going to come to try to fight. Oh, they're just doing cross-country mining. Observers here to go see the Liberators in Liberation mode. And here's a huge attack from Cuddlebear. Just going to try to drop in the main base and try to snipe that Nexus there. And K-Fire's just doing everything he can. He's going to warp in Zealots. That's all he can really do at the moment. He has barely any gas. And he just needs to save up to get that Nexus to get up and going again. Liberator's coming in. They're going to get down the Colossus, and here's a huge drop on top of it, and GG gets called, and Cuddlebear takes game number 2. And unfortunately for K-Fire did such a good job trying to stay into the tournament, but Cuddlebear is just absolutely insane when it comes to his Protoss play, or excuse me, his Terran play, playing against Protoss. And Cuddlebear moves on to the quarterfinals. Guys, this is the ESL Cup number 107. Thank you so much for sticking with me through the breaks. I'm Draven, of course. Make sure you guys throw the follow and the hosts and the plugs and all that good stuff. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I appreciate you all. So let's jump into some more music, and we'll throw it to a quick break. And we'll be back. Let's see, what do you guys want to listen to? We'll cover. I have plenty of cutters. Ice Ice Baby. There you go. Well, let's do that for you guys. Okay, I'll be back.
Yo, VIP, let's kick it. Alright, stop, collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? I don't know. Turn off the lights.
Alright, thanks guys so much for sticking with us through the breaks. I'm pausing the music now. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the music that I'm playing in between the breaks. I am Draven, of course, and we're jumping into the ESL Cup round of 16. I believe this is the last round of 16 that we have available. Make sure you guys do that I bracket into chat that I see a lot of you guys doing. To make sure, or to take a look at who's playing and goes where. Gametime takes out True, surprisingly. So Gametime heads into the quarterfinals, and Cuddle Bear, of course, as we saw, took down K-Fire. So now we're jumping into another round of 16. So without further ado, let's get it going. Spawning in the bottom left position from Rival Gaming is the Red Terran player. It is Disrespect. And spawning in the bottom right, the orange Protoss player, currently teamless, it is Siegfried. And as we've seen Siegfried played before, he's just played in the Filthy Weeklies time and time again. He also plays in the ESL Cups and the OSC Master Cups, which I casted last night, and I appreciate everyone that's been tuned in from that. You guys have been absolutely amazing and supportive so far, and you guys show it to me in chat, and I appreciate it so much that you guys do that. But yeah, so as the game goes on, aLive and Wildcard are still playing for the quarterfinals. Just a girl McAnning are still playing. Cuddle Bear does advance. Whoever wins this faces Cuddle Bear in the round of 8. Evolve and Gametime make it to the round of 8. So Mystic, Arc the Legend, and Prosper and Blord are waiting for the results of those guys. And we'll get you the guys that what we have as the quarterfinals and maybe get some semifinal games going. And we appreciate it so much. Thank you guys again for everyone that's been hosting the channel. And showing the support that way as well. You guys have no idea how much that means to me. Right now, it's the best of 3 that we're watching here between Disrespect and Siegfried. And so nothing too cheeky going on. Disrespect was saying some jokes earlier how he thought that Siegfried was going to cheese him both times. And I don't know if Siegfried didn't cheese on purpose because he thought Rival was, or excuse me, he thought Disrespect was expecting it, or whatever the case may be. But Siegfried didn't cheese. But a Reaper is here. He's going to get some easy probe kills since there's no Mothership Core with this army. And there's really nothing here. One probe goes down already. And Disrespect's calling it a day. What? The Edip has to run all the way back. And the robotic facility is starting right off the bat. But no Mothership Core yet. Oh, there we go. There's the Mothership Core. Reaper coming in. Might get another kill. 2 probe kills. Oh, is he going to get a third one, though? Oh, Pylon Overcharge goes off. Is Reaper going to get away? One more hit. Is he going to get it? Reaper gets away after getting 3 probe kills. I mean, that's just super annoying to have to deal with all that. The Reaper doing his job, basically. Getting a couple Reaper kills, or probe kills. Siegfried just, has to kind of react from this. 2 gateway spawn right away. Spawn. Warp. Start warping. Start warping right away. And again, just more and more observers. We've seen that a lot lately. More observers coming out. Oh, look at. Oh, here's a huge drop. And they weren't able to burrow. 5 probe kills so far. One of the mines detonates on itself. And 5 probe kills. I mean, that's super annoying to deal with. And the Oracle's had to be forced to come all the way back. But there's no defenses here. All of the army here from Disrespect is up here at the front. And so this Oracle's going to come in and start doing a lot of damage. This is the time that Siegfried needs to do the damage itself. Here he comes. Oop. Sorry about that, guys. But appreciate it. There we go. 4 kills so far. And Widowmine gets targeted down as well. More Oracles doing more damage up here. Trying to get another SUV kill up here in the back. And there we go. 8 worker kills so far done by Disrespect and 4 from Siegfried. It wasn't the exact numbers that he wanted, but at least he's kind of putting them back on to the same terms. That's a lot of range here. And engineering bay is finishing up from Disrespect. Upgrade start almost instantly as soon as the engineering bays were up. 2 Liberators are coming out now from Disrespect. He's going to try to siege up. Looks like Siegfried's back mineral line here. Oracle's kind of, I don't think the Oracle saw those Liberator. One Liberator goes to the south, one goes to the north. Going to try to siege up on both mineral lines at the same time. It's going to be a little bit harder to deal with Claiborne's lands on top of this bunker and this medevac. And, but again, he missed the Liberators that are coming. Here comes one Liberator up here in the back. The pylon is not finished yet, so he's going to be able to get a lot of probe kills with this. He's going to get at least 3. Yeah, he gets 3 like I predicted there. And here comes another one. Disrespect doing more probe kills. He's going to get at least 2 on this one. Oh, he might get 4. Gets 4. So a total of 7 probes so far killed. And he's going to come in again. Mothership Core has the pylon overcharge if he needs to use it. Void here is out, going to get that Liberator down, not a problem. Sorry guys, I'm trying to update the brackets as we go, trying to see who we have here in the finals, or at least moving on to the quarterfinals. Again guys, just use that I command in chat, the exclamation point command. Take a look at all the different commands that I have, and you can take a look at the tournament and a little bit about myself, the team, all those great things. So guys, make sure you use that I bracket for the current bracket of the tournament that we're doing right now. Oh shit, sorry guys, forgot to turn that off again. I appreciate it very much. I need to figure out a way to turn that off. And we do see Disrespect coming up here. He's got the Widow Mines with this army. I don't think there's any observers here to see these Widow Mines. They're burning right now. A Colossus is here with the army, but Disrespect is fighting away from those Widow Mines. Widow Mines are going off, landing on top of one of the items. Oh, none of them got off. Voids are coming in here. Here we go. Void. Widow Mine landing, getting rid of a lot of shields. Wow, there's a lot of damage that was done to it. More Widow Mines are here to support this army, and there we go. I mean, it's good. It's, you know, Siegfried's kind of on his toes here at the moment. I mean, there's a lot of Widow Mines here. He doesn't have all the observers that he originally had. He's getting the upgraded Colossus. Is getting another Colossus out, and Disrespect sees that there's only 2 bases, so he's got to be feeling pretty good about taking this 3rd base right here. Huge drop here coming down right now. And Siegfried doesn't have any vision of this. He's going to drop right on top of these pylons, and he's going to be able to... First pylon overcharge goes off. Widow Mines start burning down. This Colossus almost gets taken down itself. More probe kills happening right now. And there's 5 more probes going down. And a pylon, there we go. Last pylon gets dropped. And all the Widow Mines is one. It's not fully detonated yet over here in the corner. And I don't think there's an observer with this army. Here comes the probe. 2 probes are going to die right now. 7 probes total in that attack. If we take a look, Disrespect has killed 22 workers so far. Siegfried is just hurting for workers right now. Yeah, if you look at the worker count, 60 workers to 40. I mean, it has been absolutely amazing so far how much Disrespect has been kind of taking control of this fight. And he originally thought, he said in the comments, or at least in the chat, that he thought that Siegfried was just going to roll over him. And Siegfried's been kind of keeping on his toes here at the moment. And there we go. The last little bit of the Widow Mines get cleaned up here. 3 more kills from that. So it's 24 worker kills to only 4 so far. And it's been just absolutely a bloodbath. I don't know. Can't really say it's been a bloodbath, but it's been absolutely amazing. Guys, just making sure I'm trying to keep up with the brackets as we go through. Try to give you guys live updates of everything that is going on. And no new scores to report just yet. So I want to take a look at it. If you guys want to take a look at the bracket yourself, just do the I bracket into chat or I command. Take a look at all the different command lists. Siegfried finally taking his 3rd base after just at the 11-minute markers when it's going to go up. The scan going off here for Disrespect. Disrespect sees the army, sees the pylons, gotta know that there's that base there and he needs to destroy it because he's currently been on 3 bases almost this entire matchup, and he needs to keep Siegfried broke. He needs to keep him broke as a joke. The army supply count is virtually the same. The only difference is Disrespect has that worker count lead. Widow Mines are getting broken here. And he needs to bait this army. And a lot of Vikings are here to try to take down the Colossus. One Colossus goes down already. And here comes the Vikings is trying to kill off that last Colossus. If they're going to be able to get this Bio Army, is going to be able to push through no problem. Mothership Core drops the pylon overcharge and wastes the last little bit of his energy on trying to land on top of the pylons, which is great because he was about to die anyway, so it's not a problem there. And the armies here from Siegfried needs to defend his third base, gets one of the Widowmines down, the Disruptor landing right on top of it, getting a huge connection with those Marines and those Marauders. This is going to prompt the engagement here. Vikings going down, getting the last little bit of the Voids, and this Colossus is almost down, but the Vikings are wearing thin. And another Disruptor shot coming in. And Vikings, there we go, and the Mothership Core is dropped as well. So there's no more pylon overcharge, at least not for the foreseeable future. Another Mothership Core is being built here, and he wants to bait this army on top of the Widowmines. Disruptor getting targeted down there, so no more Disruptor shots. Another one is coming up here, and the Mothership Core is about to finish up here, but there's only one pylon. Mothership Core there, pylon overcharge go off, and it's going to get focused down yet again. And is he going to get targeted down? There it goes. That is the fourth Mothership Core that has gone down. And Siegfried's just holding on as best he can with this Immortal over here in the back, and is just trying to save onto the worker count is in favor of Disrespect yet again, and the army count is almost double that of Siegfried. So Siegfried is just doing everything he can to hold on. 28 workers to 4 workers killed. But Disrespect, he's trying to replenish his army, but he's just not at the moment. I mean, I know it sounds weird. In these engagements, he's been winning and he's been doing such a great job so far. A lot of Vikings are here to make sure there's no Colossus coming out, but it looks like the Disruptors is what Siegfried is going for. And the Mothership Core is now finally being built. I want to say that's the 5th Mothership Core that has been beaten so far. Been 5th Mothership Core that's been made so far. I mean, it's been absolutely just a Mothership Core bloodbath. Probes and Mothership Core, that's like the top killer so far. And behind this, Disrespect takes a 4th base and decides to go for a 5th base. He knows he's in the lead, and he knows he's been kind of keeping Siegfried on his toes this entire time. And so, might as well, keep that up and going, And I appreciate everyone that's been throwing the host. I've been definitely seeing the chat going off, and I appreciate you guys throwing the host and the auto host and just the viewers. I appreciate the team showing the support. You guys have no idea how much I dig that. And there we go. So aLive is going to be first in McAnning in the quarterfinals, and Evolve and Gametime are going to the quarterfinals. So we're just kind of waiting for Mystic versus Arc the Legend, and we're waiting for Disrespect and Siegfried to face against Cuddlebear. So hopefully we'll get that going. I do apologize, guys, that I haven't had a chance to get any of the aLive yet, but we will get him for the semifinals. Liberator's put himself in Liberator mode. Going to get down a lot of Adepts right now, and it's going to get 3 kills, looks like so far. Disruptor shots getting some good hits on top of the Marauders there. More Liberators going down, and this looks like it's going to be the last little bit of Siegfried. Siegfried's army is getting destroyed right now by the Liberators are getting targeted down by the Stalkers. Vikings are flying in here trying to get some kind of good hits on the AoE. A huge Disruptor shot to top of Disrespect's army. Cuts it completely in half, and it looks like just slightly the army supply is getting almost on the same lead. I know this kind of sounded weird saying 60 to 80, but this is the closest the army count has been so far. And Vikings are here, but there's really not much they're going to be able to do. There's no air army right now. There's no Mothership Core. There's no Colossus. The Disruptors coming in, getting good shots on top of these Marauders, and forcing down this army again. 2 more Marines get killed with this. And look at a 6th base from Disrespect going down. I mean, Disrespect is going to be swimming in the money, but what he needs is his army supply to go back up. I mean, Siegfried still has minerals left. Siegfried still has mineral left in his main. Disrespect is about to run out of his minerals and the natural there. And I mean, it's just been absolutely amazing. He's got 6 bases to 3, and Siegfried needs a 4th base. And there we go. Looks like he's going to be trying to go up for this 4th base up here at the top. If Siegfried wins this, man, it'll be a comeback for the century. I just realized I have 100 SUVs. So basically, what was going on is you're getting supply capped, and because of the SUVs, and he needed to clear up his supply so he could build more units. That's really funny. We also have 6 bases. So now more units are going to be able to start getting built now for Disrespect. Disrespect basically wants that armor supply to be greater. And the upgrades are there. The +3 for the range, +2 for the armor for the Marines. I mean, these guys are almost 3 of 3. It's a huge upgrade advantage now for Disrespect. And Liberators here getting kind of rid of a lot of the Stalkers there. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Six bases, man. Disrespect to have 6 bases. Look at the SUVs just scouting around. Let's see how many probes are going to get. Oh, please get probe kills. Please get some probe kills. Oh, this is going to be so great. Oh, no! No, let him fight it out. He's going to get a probe kill. No. Oh, well. It was going to be fun while it lasted. Some more SUVs, they're just being thrown to their deaths so they can free up that supply. And here's an observer with this army, and so Siegfried sees a lot of this army. Unfortunately for Disrespect, he doesn't realize that there is, in fact, a observer in his midst, a shady observer in his midst. More Stalkers, sentries coming out here. And this is going to be the fight of Siegfried's life. Siegfried needs a good engagement on this to stay in this matchup. This just Liberators put themselves in liberation mode, kind of forcing this army to go, a different way. I cannot believe Disrespect has 6 bases right now. But Siegfried was able to get his 4th base up without any real problems. Stalkers are going to come in down the ramp here. And getting rid of 2 of the Liberators. Oh, the Disruptor Shot's going to land right on top of this Bio Army. Good splits coming down from Disrespect. Only losing about 4 or 5 units total with this. And look at the army supply. Siegfried's army supply is kind of reaching up there. This is the first time throughout this whole matchup that the army supply is actually in favor of Siegfried. Siegfried launching more Disruptor Shots. And these Liberators, unfortunately for Disrespect, aren't doing as much damage as they originally anticipated. And there's more Disruptors with this army. Last Liberator going down. Stalkers blink on top of it, or blink under it, I guess to say, and then get away abruptly. But look at Disrespect has 5,000 minerals. Like he's basically like a Zerg player. He's going to be able to huge Disruptor Shots on that. And look at the army supply. Army supply from Siegfried is is growing here at the moment, and Disrespect is losing all his army supply right now. There's literally nothing he can do, and Siegfried's going to take the win on this one. There's only 100 supply left, and Disrespect leads the game, and Siegfried takes game number 1 against Disrespect. Holy smokes, what a comeback of the century. Siegfried taking game number 1 off Disrespect. A huge comeback. I thought Siegfried was just on his heels the entire time. Disrespect controlled the map. He had 6 bases. He had almost like 6,000 minerals at the end of it. He just wasn't able to keep up in the supply and keep it going. So here we go. Let's try to get into game number 2, guys. Thank you guys, of course, so much for tuning in. My name is Draven. I am a caster here for ESL, and basically anyone that wants me to cast their games, I will cast their games. So send me your emails, or send me your replays. I'll cast them and throw them on YouTube and get them edited and make sure they all look good and all that. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning into the channel. I appreciate so much all the support I've been getting. I cast as often as I can. OSC, ESL, basically any and all things I could cast, I will cast, and I appreciate it so much. Hopefully we'll get the game number 2 going here. Disrespect went offline. Interesting. I'll be interested to see if he left. I'm gonna throw on some music. I'm gonna mute myself while we take care of it. There you go. I want to see some sing along, guys. I'll mute myself, guys. I'll keep it up. So how you guys liking the game so far? Let me know in chat how you guys liking this game. Who are you guys expecting to win? If you guys do the command bracket in chat, you'll be able to see everyone who's playing in it. Of course, we have aLive here, Cuddle Bear, Gametime, Blord, all those great guys. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think. All right, well, I'm trying to keep updated. I don't want to call anything yet. It's definitely not my call, anyways. To call matches and let them know if win, loss, or whatever the case may be. But it looks like Disrespect may have lost internet connection. So Disrespect left, and so we don't know if he's coming back. So we're gonna have to give him kind of a couple minutes to let us know if he's coming back or not. So in the meantime, guys, let's let me know how you guys like the games in the match. Chat it up. Let me know how I'm doing. I always appreciate feedback as long as it's constructive and not criticism. There's a huge difference. And so we'll see what's going on if Mystic, Arc, the Legend are still playing, Evolve, Gametime, and aLive and McAnning. Alright, so it looks like, guys, we're going to be giving Disrespect 8 more minutes to come back. If he doesn't come back in that time, then it'll be a walkover and Siegfried will move on forward through the matchup. So yeah, guys, let me know again how you guys are enjoying the tournament. If you guys want to check it out, just the I command in chat. It gives you everything you need to know about what's going on. I bracket is specifically for this current bracket. And again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys have been absolutely amazing, and I appreciate it so much. All the support that I've been receiving. Let it go. Let it go. Just going to be. But it bothered me anyways. Sorry, is that super awkward that I know this song? What else do you guys want to? Alright. How about this? You can't touch this. Alright, guys, again, like I said, we're just waiting. We're just waiting for Disrespect to come back and seeing what he wants to do. If he doesn't come back in the next 5 minutes, we are going to walk him over, and he's going to get disqualified. And that means Siegfried is going to move on to face against Cuddle Bear. I'll wait a couple more minutes if that's the case, and then we're going to switch it over. Thank you for whoever just did that. I do apologize. I have no idea how to turn it off, so I apologize that you guys keep hearing that. And I do appreciate the new hosts and everything that's going on, and you guys are absolutely amazing, showing me that support. Alright, guys, I'm going to throw it to a quick break. When we come back, it will most likely be Cuddle Bear versus Siegfried. I don't want to call it just yet, but yeah, that's what it looks like it's going to be. But I'll be back, guys. Keep enjoying the channel. Keep enjoying the music. Let me know if you have any song requests. I donate to do the song requests. Just letting you guys know. And yeah, we'll be back.
Music loud and women wanna be kicked around. Since I was born and it's alright. I don't scat now. Skibbity bitty young da dum dum. Young da dum dum. Skibbity bitty young da dum dum. Young da dum dum. Skibbity bitty young da dum dum. Young da dum dum. Skibbity bitty young da dum dum. Young da dum dum.
Alright guys, thank you so much for sticking with that. Longer than I needed break. Had a lot of the players, like I said, we had a disqualified Disrespect for leaving. He never came back, so Disrespect got disqualified for being disrespectful. Oh, the puns. Alright, so aLive and McAnning are still fighting it out for the semifinals. Cuddlebear and Siegfried is the game we're about to jump into. Evolve and Gametime played in the quarterfinals, and beat out Evolve. Gametime also beat out True, so Gametime is going to be a competitor, and we have Mystic and Blord that are going to be fighting out for the semifinals as well. So winner of this between Cuddlebear and Siegfried will be the first semifinalist, and whoever wins that faces aLive and McAnning. So again, guys, if you want to check out all the brackets and everything, just make sure you do the I command in chat. Gives you all the list of the commands, and then from there you can see which one you guys want to use. So without further ado, let's get into game number one. Spawning in the bottom right position, the orange the orange Protoss player, it is Siegfried. And spawning in the bottom left position is the green Terran player from Rival Gaming, it is Cuddlebear. Sorry guys, I'm just checking out a couple things. Huh. And there we go with the annoying eBay, as always. Put him right there in between the mineral lines. I mean, it's super annoying for Protoss players to have to deal with this because of the probes have to like basically move around it now. To be able to get into that spot. I love how these guys are talking crap to each other. I just love how they're just talking crap to each other. It's so funny. Nothing too out of the ordinary is happening from either player at the moment, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. Engineering Berry's still up. Most, of course, finally out. And these probes just had to be on that other side, no big deal. I really want to know how much it hurts them though, like how much mind time is lost by doing this. Alright, Siegfried kind of thinking what I was thinking, like it just didn't really do much. I don't know, man. They got me so off topic right now. It's ridiculous. Couple stalkers here. There's a widow mine just gonna stop. Is that widow mine's gonna Stop. I wouldn't want this. But these guys are so funny, man. They're just talking crap to each other this entire matchup, man. These guys, honestly, I don't even need to cast. I'll just sit here and let you guys watch their little verbiage going back and forth. That'd be so funny. So Cuddle Bear, and like I said before, guys, sometimes I do call Cuddle Bear me, and I've made that mistake multiple times, so I do apologize that I've done that, and it's just because I'm friends with Panda Bear me, and so Panda Bear me, Cuddle Bear me. So here comes a huge attack here from Cuddle Bear Me. Cuddle Bear Me looks like he's going to be trying to go after that pylon before that Mothership Cork is able to get here in time. But here's a couple... Oh, there they go, the Widow Mines. There's the pylon overcharge. They're just going to try to finish off that pylon. There we go. They're getting that pylon down. Mothership Core is next to useless right now. The Widow Mines are still here, but they have that Clavillion's debuff on them, so they are going to be able to be seen. This attack from Cuddle Bear, I don't know if this is going to be the killing attack here that he wants to take out Siegfried. The Widow Mine is still here, but it just got taken down, and so the third base from Siegfried is kind of in, they're fighting it out right now. A huge drop up here in the front. 13 probes have gone down. 16 probes have gone down as well. Look at so many probes have gone down. 17 probes total has gone down. And there's a huge drop here from Cuddle Bear. And unfortunately for Siegfried, he's just lost so many units. And he might lose even more units up here. And at the same time, a small attack force is coming here at the third base of Siegfried. Siegfried's third base is getting down. And more units are being taken out. 21 probes in total have been destroyed here from this attack from Cuddle Bear. Observers here from Siegfried is going to be able to see a lot of the Widow Mines and all that coming out here, so no big deal. Liberator and going to put himself in liberation mode. There he goes. And are there two there? Why was there two little zone thingies? And Liberator here in the back from Cuddle Bear Me. And Siegfried's just losing so many workers. Let's take a look at that worker count. 34 workers have died! 34 workers in just 8 minutes have died, and Siegfried has to be feeling that. Siegfried needs to win. Siegfried needs to win with this push right now. Otherwise, he's just going to have a lot of problems, and he's not going to be able to... okay. The Adepts are here. Cleans up a little of this bio armor. Basically, all this is buying Cuddle Bear some time just to get his army count a little bit back up. He did lose a little bit in engagement, but taking out 34 workers. Holy crap. Here comes the attack up on top of the ramp here. Cuddle Bear Me puts himself in liberation mode with his Liberators. Marines and Marauders stem forward, but is it going to be enough? There's 2 Colossus here. There's a few Widow Mines here as well. Another Sentry joins the fight here, but is it going to be enough to push forward on top of this map? I do not think he's going to have what it takes to get all the way up there. Vikings are here to take out that Void and to take out the Colossus, but here comes attack on the north-hand side of Siegfried's base. Siegfried is not going to be able to know what's going to hit him. Helios and Phoenix is coming in here and kind of distracting the Vikings the best they can. And here comes the attack from Cuddlebear. Cuddlebear sees that it's only 1 base and starts to advance forward. There go Pylon. Overcharge does go down. That Pylon does get dropped. A few Stalkers here left. Mothership Core has died. 1 Stalker remaining. 1 adept remaining. And I just don't think it's going to be enough. And GG gets called. And Cuddlebear takes game number 1 with killing how many workers? Let's 40, 55? I don't know. But either way, that was just an amazing play from both players. And just good job, man. The freaking Cuddlebear just destroying with those. Let's see, what game 2? Paladino. Okay. Central, there we go. Paladino, great with mod. Nope. There we go. Let's get this up, guys. Oh, my name is Drew, and of course, this is the ESL Cup number 107. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and sticking with me through the long breaks. We're gearing up to get the semifinals and the finals going. Whoa, I just hit a button. Waiting for... Hello? There we go. They finally accepted the game invite. Sorry guys, that's taken a long while to get it going. Yeah guys, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm Draven, of course, and we'll be casting the ESL Cup number 107. Make sure you stay up to date with me on Twitter and on YouTube and Twitch and all that. So I try to cast as much as I can. We'll be trying to cast during the week, and hopefully I get some good games going for you during the week. So make sure you stay tuned, and we'll get this going. Hey, the wild game. Alright, we're going to get the games up and running. There we go. Guys, if you want to check out everything, just make sure you do the I command in chat, and I'll give you a list of all the different commands that you could use in my chat. aLive and McAnning are still fighting it out, and so is Mystic and Blord. I thought those guys would be way done by now, but apparently they are not. So, you know, let's just, that is what it is. Okay, we're going to be jumping into it. Cuddlebear Me is up 1 in the series. And I love how these guys talk crap to you. They're talking crap to each other. I absolutely dig that so much. You guys have no idea how much that absolutely means to me. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's get this up. Alright, there we go. Alright guys, so spawning in the bottom right position, it is the orange Protoss player that I was down 1 in the series. He needs this win to stay in it. If he loses, Cuddlebear moves on to the semifinals. It is the orange Protoss player, Siegfried. Or Saggy Fry, as Ark the Legend called him. And spawning in the top left position, the green Terran player that is up 1 in the series from Rival Gaming. It is Cuddle Bear. It's so It is so funny these guys are talking crap to each other. I honestly do not need to sit here and cast. You guys can just watch them chat it out. It is that funny. Oh my gosh. And here we go, Siegfried trying to do the sneaky build, but Cuddle Bear spotted it. Mortal should be coming out of here, but it's not going to be enough here. And this Adept actually might push out this. Oh, might have pushed out that the Marine, but just not going to be able to do it. And Siegfried's attempt just didn't work out for him. And that is a bummer from Siegfried. Siegfried trying what he could to get it going, but just unfortunately was not able to make it happen. And Cyclones on the map. And everyone hates Cyclones. I absolutely think Cyclones are stupid as anything. And I just not rip yet. And there's a huge attack coming here from Cuddle Bear. Cuddle Bear wants to end it. Mothership Core is here and Adept is here, but that's all that there is. Warp Gate's about to finish. And is he going to be able to get it? Mothership Core drops that pylon overcharge. And Warp has finished on the 1 gate. 2 over here in the back, plus the Voids. And I mean, Cuddle Bear is doing everything he can to push forward on top of this pylon. Overcharge goes off, and they get down the pylon, but there's only one more Colossus there, or the Cyclone's there, but the Cyclone's getting microed back. Such an amazing job getting microed back. Gets picked up again, and he finally loses it. But there's still a lot of Marines here, and the medevac. Mothership Core doing everything he can to get down these last little bit of the Marines. Adept, more Adept Warpins. And almost a great hold from Cuddle Bear. And Siegfried just needs to hold on everything he can. He needs to advance forward. And here comes the probe. Doing something. And just more Marines, Vikings, and then a tank now coming out. The drop filled with all the units. The tank's in there as well. Boom. I'm going to tank you up. That was dope. Cuddle Bear, you're crazy. How many? Well, so far, only a couple SUVs and a couple probes have gone down thus far, but there's 2 tanks here from Cuddle Bear. And I do apologize. I might have to jump off last minute, so I do apologize if I end up jumping off last minute. I might have to mute it. And the Liberator's coming in, trying to get more damage. He did get a couple probe kills off it. Liberating up over here. Lol. Pollen overcharge is not in the optimal range. Liberator decides to peace out. And here comes a couple voids coming in. And there's a lot of voids here, but it's just, there's so many tanks here that I just don't think Siegfried could push up that ramp at all. I mean, there's also Vikings here to stop the voids. A couple more hits from those Vikings, and that void is gone. It is done. So more Vikings coming in here, getting the last little bit of the voids out as well. More stalkers are coming up with this army from Siegfried. Siegfried really wants to give him punishment for that early attempt. All these stalkers are getting caught, though. They're completely caught off guard. And now this the army from Siegfried is just it's completely just not as strong as this. And here comes the final attack from Cuddlebear. It looks like Cuddlebear is going to be pushing through. He's going to drop 2 Cyclones here and just be super annoying. And here comes the drops. Where's he going? I'm just gonna try to focus down on the pylon. Pylon overcharges does go off, pulling this army completely back. I mean, there's a lot here from Cuddlebear. Cuddlebear is gonna just put the squeeze now on Siegfried's army. Ranger here, tanks are here now to support this army. They're going to start destroying all the adepts. The adepts kind of shade away to get on top of the tanks that we see them about to do. And all the adepts are here to trying to get the last little bit of the tanks. Vikings are here cleaning up the Phoenixes, cleaning up the sentries, and I mean, there's Vikings land to try to clear up the last little bit of the sentries, and almost the last sentry gets taken down. I mean, that's a lot of the. A lot of the army there. There we go. And Siegfried pushing across the army now, really want to giving it to Cuddlebear. He wants to do some damage to him. Cuddlebear has a decent sized army with these tanks up, but he doesn't really have that much up left. But tank coming in, landing on top of these stalkers. Adepts are doing everything they can to get some SCV kills, but that second tank in the back doing a lot of damage to these stalkers up here in the front. And the void is almost cleared out, and the SCVs come and save the day. Siegfried, man, just trying to hold on to everything he can. He was only got 10 worker or 22 workers total at the moment. And his adept here just kind of looking around, seeing that tank, and really needs to get on him. I mean, there's still only is Siegfried, is Cuddlebear just trolling him? What exactly is he doing? That's what I want to know. It's just Hallucinating Phoenix seeing the Vikings. I honestly think Cuddlebear is just trolling at the moment. I don't know exactly what he's doing. Here comes the adepts shading all the way in, trying to go after that tank. They get the tank down. Vikings are here from Cuddlebear. Is it going to be enough to take it down? A lot of the adepts are still remaining left here. Voidway is attacking this, and now Cuddlebear's second base is completely under attack. A lot of SCVs are dying right now, and the Stalkers and the Voids are going to be trying to take down that command center. And Cuddlebear, man, he's just doing a good job. Or Siegfried is trying to come back into this. Adepts get in there, but the huge Widowmine attack landing on top of Siegfried's army, and that was kind of weakened up this army so much. But look at all the leftover army that's. And is this going to be the final attack here from Siegfried, or is Cuddlebear going to save it? is going on, guys? Will the Marines get caught? Cuddle? Here's another attack from Siegfried. Siegfried is pushing forward. He wants to win. He wants to even up this tournament. And I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. I mean, Cuddlebear has so much protection. Oh, look at the Widow Mines. Oh, no. Oh, look at this huge drop here in the back from Cuddlebear. Siegfried does not see it. This might be game-changing right now. Marines coming in, getting that pylon down, but the rest of the army is not here, and they're going to do everything they can. It forces this army completely back here. And Cuddlebear doing everything he can to stay into the game. Another pylon overcharge going off. I mean, this drop didn't really do as much as he originally anticipated or originally wanted, but it may have gave him that time that he needed. Now here comes a huge attack. Now a lot of Widow Mines are here with this army. If they can get burrowed and get good shots off this army won't have a lot to be able to deal with it. Widow Mines, here they are. They're getting burrowed now, and two of them get targeted down. So there's not really much left. So there's a lot of adepts here, but Siegfried's just holding on with everything he can. It's just being a huge cat and mouse game going back and forth. Trying to drop up here in the front. Last medevac gets completely destroyed. All the Marines here from Cuddlebear get taken out, and Siegfried GG's out, or Cuddlebear's GG's out, and it's now 1-1. And guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to throw it. We're going to get the game going. I'm going to mute this for a second. My apologies, guys. I had to mute that for a quick moment, but I am back, and we're going to be jumping into game number 3 of Cuddle Bear and Siegfried. Let's take a quick look and update on the brackets, guys. If you want to check out the brackets yourself, just do the I command in chat and take a look at all the different brackets, or all the different commands that you could use. So aLive and McAnning finally finished. aLive moves on to the semifinals. So winner of this matchup right here moves on to the semifinals and faces against aLive. Right now, Gametime and Mystic should be playing, and winner of that move on to the finals. So it's going to be gearing up to being a great semifinals and finals for you guys. So without further ado, let's get it going. All right, spawning in the top left position, the orange Protoss player. It is Siegfried, or Saggy Fry, as people like to call him. And spawning in the bottom right position, the green Terran player from Rival Gaming. It is Cuddle Bear. And nothing too cheeky going down from either players. It's kind of funny. I don't know if Cuddle Bear threw it or purposely didn't win. I mean, I guess. Oh. Oh, okay.
Game resumed.
Alright guys, so I do apologize. They had to pause it for some reason, so I'm not too sure exactly what transpired from that. Again, nothing too out of the ordinary. Driven chill. Alright, so spawn. Look at Siegfried going for that special build. I mean, the first time that he tried this, Cuddle Bear spotted it. So this time, I wonder if Cuddle Bear is going to be able to spot it again. Cybernex Core is finishing up here in the top left for Siegfried's base, but we'll see what happens if Cuddle Bear sees it coming. Siegfried looks like he's going to jump into it and getting the box facility. Oh, he's going to get a Stargate. Oh, he's going to try to rush in with oracles. I mean, if he gets his oracles out in the next 2.5 minutes, it could spell disastrous for Cuddle Bear. So we'll see what happens here. And he spots it. How on earth did he spot it? But again, Cuddle Bear was able to see exactly what was transpiring, and reacted accordingly. And again, he put the engineering bay right here, and Siegfried's base. How annoying. But, you know, Siegfried just taking that second base, no big deal. Decides to put the box facility, even though he just got kept. I don't know if he just thought it was coming or just kind of threw his Reaper in the right direction. I'm going to have to take a quick look at that and see what exactly transpired. If he just guessed it, or if he just has that good of intuition of knowing where to go. This Reaper flying around, just trying to get some kind of damage done. Work counts are even here at the moment. Reaper being just super annoying. He's actually going to go down. He's actually going to finish off this probe. And that is just annoying as anything could be. One more hit, but does not get it. And 2 adepts coming out from Siegfried. I don't know if they're just... Oh, look at this drop, though. Widowmine drop with the Marine drop over here in the back. And Siegfried may not see it coming. Oh, there he goes. He sees it coming, but it's going to push right past it. And Siegfried saw it coming, but his reaction is just way far behind. And the Widowmine's here. I don't think it's within range yet, but as you guys can see, there's no mining being done right now. And he really wants to bait him on top of that Widowmine. And he's going to drop him here and start attacking this base here. He hasn't gotten any real worker kills yet. 2, 3 have gone down now. And the mothership core is there. If that thing gets targeted down, he's not going to have enough for the pylon overcharge. He does drop 1 and was able to get a Marine with it because he's going to pick up this army and jump into the main base. There we go. Picks it up, jumps into the main base, and is going to start getting more probe kills with this. He needs to push on forward with it. There he goes. Widowmine moving up here in the back is going to get picked up as the entire army. There he goes. Gets picked up, trying to get more kills with it. Widowmine is just out of range now. I mean, in that exchange, 6 worker kills. Is a good exchange, and Cobra is in a great position. Not to mention Siegfried is super far behind. 6 minutes in, and he barely has any probes on that main base. And here comes the Liberator, getting 1 kill, getting 2 kills, and dropping Marines underneath it. How annoying! And that's kind of the last little bit of this army here from Siegfried. The sentry's there. Thanks for the new follow, guys. I do apologize that I have no idea how to turn that sound off. The gas is being targeted here. The simulator might get dropped here. Where's the Widowmine? I think the Widowmine got targeted and is already killed. All the probes decide to move over to that south base. And they gets the simulator. And now the Marines are just kind of farting around, doing everything they can. Siegfried super broke right now. He's only got 20 workers comparatively to Cuddlebear's 40 army supply. And here comes the attack. This is the attack from a Cuddlebear that is probably going to kill him and cause us to jump into the final round of, or this is going to be the semifinals with aLive and Siegfried. Or excuse me, aLive and Cuddlebear. Siegfried needs to hold on to this attack here. Liberators and Liberation mode still doing a great job at holding this army back. The last little bit of that Stalker cleans up this Liberator, puts it in Liberation mode, almost gets it, but here's the huge attack, and Siegfried just has no idea this is coming, and the Marines are here to finish off the Stalkers. And there's a tank going to put himself in siege mode right on top of this pylon, right on top of this Nexus. And this Immortal is getting obliterated by these tanks as the shield goes off on the Immortal. The Immortal still standing, trying to get rid of the last little bit of the Marines. The Immortal is still up. The last tank, this guy focused down. And the Immortal is left. Look at it, he's got 1 more hit point left. The Marine take it down. And here we go, another drop coming in from the east side of their Siegfried's base. And GG gets called. And Cuddlebear wins game number 3 and moves on to the semifinals. Amazing play from both players. And GG from both players. And guys, we're going to jump into a quick break. I need to click on mine. We're going to jump into a quick break, guys. And when we come back, it's going to be aLive versus Cuddlebear. Great game, guys. We'll be back and enjoy the music. If you guys have any requests, just throw me a donation, put the request in the donation, and I'll put any song you guys want on. And I appreciate it. You guys have yourself a wonderful night, and I'll be back. Enjoy the music.
very superstitious. Nothing wrong to say. Very superstitious. The devil's on his way. 31 no baby. Broken looking girls. 7 years of bad luck. Good things in your head. Do you believe in things that you don't understand and you suffer? Superstition ain't the way.
Hey guys, I wanted to give you guys a quick update of what's going on. So we was about to cast the second semifinals of the ESL America's Cup Open number 107. What happened though, aLive was supposed to be facing against Cuddlebear, but Cuddlebear decided to bow out. So aLive, congrats to him, makes it to the finals. So now we're just waiting on Gametime and Mystic. I'm going to try to jump into one of their games and get some games going for you guys. So just sit tight, hang tight, and we're going to have aLive in the finals. And I'm going to throw it to another quick break. I appreciate you guys sticking with this chat. Make sure you guys follow the channel, host the channel, all that good stuff. And I'll be back hopefully with another update. And if you guys enjoy the music, again, just throw any recommendations in terms of music, and I will totally try to put them on for you guys. Okay? You guys have a great one. I'll be back.
Hello, is Mr. Poker Face?
I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. And as I continue, you know they get sweeter. So what can I do? I really beg you, my lord. To me, flirting is just like a sport. Anything fly, it's all good. Let me dump it, present it. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Erica by my side. A little bit of Rita, it's all I need. A little bit of Tina is what I see. A little bit of Sandra in the sun. A little bit of Mary all night long. A little bit of Jessica, here I am. A little bit of you makes me on down. Alright. Mambo number 5. Jump up and down and move it all around. Shake your head to the sound. Put your hands on the ground. Take one step left and one step right. One to the front and one to the side. Clap your hands once and clap your hands twice. And if it looks like this, then you do it. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Erica by my side. A little bit of Rita, it's all I need. A little bit of Tina is what I see. A little bit of Sandra in the sun. A little bit of Mary all night long. A little bit of Jessica, here I am. A little bit of you makes me on down. Alright. Mambo number 5. Come on! A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Erica by my side. A little bit of Rita, it's all I need. A little bit of Tina, it's what I see. A little bit of Sandra in the sun. A little bit of Mary all night long. A little bit of Jessica, here I am. A little bit of you makes me over. This Mambo number 5. Your lips are moving, your lips are moving, your lips are moving, then you la la la, baby. Your lips are moving, your lips are moving, your lips are moving, then you la la la, baby. Boy, look at me in my face, got me after night just about this place. You don't think I can be replaced? Nah, I come from outer space, I'm a classic girl, I'ma hold it up. You're full of something, but it ain't love. What we got straight over you, go find somebody down. You can buy me diamond earrings and the 999, 999, the 99. But it's been around the corner, so goodbye, bye, 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 bye. Well, I know you lie.
And I am back. Thank you guys so much for sticking through the break and dealing through all the problems. And I just hit my mic, and I apologize. Thank you guys so much for dealing through everything. You guys have been absolutely amazing, an amazing crowd, and I appreciate it. Guys, let all your friends and family and everyone know what is going on. This is the ESL Open Cup number 107, and we have the finals for you guys. This is it. This is the finals of the whole tournament going on around right now. So make sure you guys stick with us through the end and find out who the winner is going to be. So without further ado, let's introduce the teams. Spawning in the top right from Esports Sloth Gaming, it is Gametime. And spawning in the bottom right, the favorite Terran player of the tournament thus far from Byte Gaming, it is aLive. And both players have been doing such a great job throughout this entire tournament, beating throughout their brackets. I mean, Gametime has took out HerO, and a lot of great players. And aLive, of course, is aLive, and he does, a lot of amazing things in and of itself to begin with. So I'm super excited to see the gameplay from both players and what they're going to bring to this table. So Gametime decided to go with the top a little bit, going up to the north, scouting with that overlay. Not a big deal. We'll see if that, if he gets a good positioning later on. There we go. Reaper's coming in from aLive, going to try to get on top of these Lings. The Lings are doing everything they can to bait him out, not getting any kind of drone kills. Gametime going with that quick third before 3 minutes. Third hatch before 3 minutes. And we'll see if that pays off for him in the end. Starport is here. It's probably going to swap out, get a couple medevacs. I wonder if he's going to try to go for that build that I've been seeing as of late. These Terran players do, where they get an early factory, then they get an early armory, and go with like this Hellbat push. I wonder if Gametime has been able to deal with that, and this Reaper gets caught. No units have died yet, just that one Reaper that Gametime was able to kill. Speed upgrade is about to finish here in the next 35 seconds from Gametime. Gametime is going to start putting on the pressure from aLive. aLive got that Draven Overload, as I call it. Anytime you lose an Overload within the first couple minutes, like that, I call it the Draven Overload. Speed upgrade is about to finish in the next 6 seconds. Can this Hellion defeat the Lings that they need to do? Okay, the Lings get the upgrade now, and they run away, but now more Lings are coming down the map. There is 3 Hellions in this. If they get caught and get surrounded, these Lings could do a lot of damage to it. But as you can see, they're starting to stay in a great positioning. There we go. They're going to get surrounded on one of them. Are they going to be able to get? There they go. They get one surround on that. A lot of the Lings come in, and then they're going to get 2 surrounds on it. Another Hellion drops. Second Hellion drops, and there's a lot of Lings here. And aLive is doing everything it can to kind of save the game. But there's more Hellions to be coming out here as well. And the SUVs are here repairing the Hellions. But the Lings get another surround on it, and more Lings are streaming across the map. And this Hellion's in such a good position. Is going to start roasting all those Lings. And aLive, if Gametime committed to this more and got more Lings, he's been in such an amazing position right now. But he still got a lot of kills done. He got a lot of Hellions out. He killed a lot of Hellions, killed a lot of Marines. And now the attack from aLive is coming. Like I said, there you go. He got that armory. The armory is going to allow these Hellions to turn into Hellbats, and they're going to be able to get supported from that medevac. And when the attack coming in on the front door, the Liberator is going to be in the back door trying to do some damage as well. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see if aLive takes it to the main base. That's exactly what looks like what he's about to do. Just take it to the main base. And he's going to turn them into Hellions, or maybe not. keep them as Hellions. Might as well. They move a lot quicker. And Liberator's here in the back and starts getting a lot more kills. aLive is just punishing Gametime for opening up the way he opened up like that. Hellions doing everything they can. They're roasting drones. 10 drones killed so far. Liberator gets destroyed. And these Hellions are just flying around. And these Hellions are going to go complete uncontested here in Gametime's base. Gametime needs to save as many drones as he can. He's got a 14 drones killed so far. 15 drones total. And damn, it's just so many. 15 drones killed from aLive. And Gametime, you know, good thing for Gametime he is on 3 bases because that's gonna be the saving grace for him right here at the moment. Viking flying around, taking down Gametime's units. It looks like Gametime is gearing up. He's going to get that melee upgrade, the Carapace upgrade as well, to try to deal with the influx of the Hellbats. I guess he thought there's going to be a lot more Hellbats, Hellions coming. But here we go. 2 Hellbats are in this medevac and might drop here on the north side of Gametime's base. Surprisingly enough, he didn't put more Hellions in it because when they're not in Hellbat mode, they can do a lot of damage. Here they go, land right on top of it. Here we go. The Hellions are coming. Hellbats are here. Medevacs are supporting this. Lings are just being completely toasted by, and 1 Hellbat gets away. 3 or more drones die because of this, and he's able to spot the Spire that's coming as well. And we'll see what he decides to do with it. Hellbat is just trying to do everything he can to get the surround on top of the Lings, but was able to get picked up from that medevac. And aLive is just gearing up. Look at 2 more barracks getting added on. He's got 6 barracks total. It should be 5 barracks total. Starport pumping out 2 medevacs at a time. And aLive takes his 3rd base. And here comes the Bane. Speed upgrade just now started for Gametime. Gametime is going to try to bust his way through with speed upgrades. Lings looks like they're going to try to do a Ling run by, try to do as much damage as they can to this SCV count. But the problem is, though, he's lost so many drones in this process. There we go. A lot of SCVs are about to die here. There we go. All the SCVs get cleaned up. 1 more. There we go. Gets them all cleaned up. 10 SCVs have died. And worker count is going to start evening up here. You know, 16 to 18 workers so far. I mean, that's a great counter from Gametime, sending those Lings around, but deciding to take that 4th base behind all this as well. And he's starting to kind of even up. Medevacs are coming here, the huge bio army plus the tanks. Lings are going to get the surround on top of the tank. The Hellbats are here trying to show the support. Base coming in as well, clearing up a lot of this, but aLive was able to evacuate his army and start pushing through. And now Gametime is on the offensive. He wants to take out that 3rd base again. More Lings, more Banes are coming in through, but there's Widow Mines here that's going to protect this wall right now. Sorry guys, just paying attention to the thing. Here comes some more Lings running the by. Oh, here they go. They're going to get more SCV kills. How are they going to be able to do it? 3 more go down. 4 more go down. And now the worker count has shifted. Gametime is taking down more workers. But if you look at the unit count, aLive is taking down 100 units so far. And we'll see if what he decides to do with it. Here comes the 2 upgrades started now for aLive. It's just going to be on par with Gametime's upgrades, and now the Muta upgrade has started, or excuse me, has about to finish as well. There's a lot of Mutas with this. Gametime doing everything he can to stay in this tournament, to stay in the game. This is a best of 5. Banes are about to finish up here, but it's just not going to be enough to take down this army, I don't think. A lot of Widow Mines are with this army, and Gametime needs some good connections to stay with it. Because you're going to go try to bait this army down. And these, I don't know what these Lings are going to try to do. They're going to try to come in from the south side. What are they doing? He doesn't want to fly over that bio army because, that's what they're going to do. They're going to come in from the east side right here. But there's so many Widow Mines fighting up on the top of this. Here comes the Widow Mines landing on top of the Mutas. One goes off on top of the Mutas. There we go. Two more landing on top of the Banes. Bane's going after the Widow Mines, but there's just not enough here. And they're going to try to get the surround on it. The Mutas are coming in. A lot more Banes are flying in here as well. There they go, landing on top of the Marines. They're not fully split yet. And Gametime is taking out all the lives of Marines. And look at the army count from Gametime. Gametime's army count is almost tripling that of the lives. Banes are getting to the SCV count. More SCVs are dying. Mutas are dying as well. And there's just really nothing here left from aLive. And aLive is getting his third base completely destroyed, and now his second base is destroyed, and Gametime looks like he's about to take game number 1 from aLive. aLive is trying to battle back. He's getting more Widow Mines. A lot more Marines are coming out here, and there's just not enough here, and Gametime takes game number 1 from aLive. And holy smokes, who would have thought that Gametime would have taken out such an amazing player like aLive? But there you go, from Esports Sloth. Gametime takes game number 1, and that was just an amazing play from both players. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what aLive does to kind of combat that. I mean, I don't think he was really expecting such an aggressive Zerg player like that. And damn, Gametime just gave me goosebumps as a Zerg player myself that loses so badly to Terrence. That was absolutely amazing. So guys, thank you so much again for tuning in. This is the ESL Cup. That was this game 1, and we have a best of 5 to show you guys. So let's wait for that second invite. I'm going to throw on some music. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Again, if you guys want to throw in donations and make music requests, I'll put them on for you. Oh, there you go. Song's just
cause we're blowing up overseas. Making money, money, money. Yes, yes, yes. Step side and represent the fucking with the bell. I'm a fire. He's leg pop like a sucker. Every guy, yeah, motherfucker. Big deal, focus and money gets thrown at me. Now I'm having so much fun that I can't even go to sleep.
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the music. We're going to be jumping into game number 2. Thank you guys again. This is the ESL Cup number 107. I am Draven, a long-time caster, and I appreciate all the support you guys show me. Make sure you guys follow the channel and keep up with me because because I am going to be trying to cast all throughout this week. I'll be casting your replays. I'm going to be trying to find pro players to cast as well. So if you have any games you want me to cast, throw them my way. Throw them to me on Twitter. Throw them to me on YouTube. Whatever, however you want to give them to me, or let me know you want the games cast, let me know, and I will cast them and I'll put them on YouTube for you, or send you the file that you can put them on your YouTube, whatever the case may be. So send them my way. I appreciate it. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I appreciate the support so far. Thank you. Just heard the follow thing go off. I apologize that it's on. I can't figure out how to turn it off. So I apologize ahead of time that I have no idea how to turn it off. But I appreciate it. Mr. Matavo, thank you so much. I see all the list of the people that follow me, Rect. Massic Val, Valkus, Dickus, Dark Host, and Satisfy. Say it fast. That's a cool name. Appreciate you guys so much. Alright, so without further ado, let's jump into it. Spawning in the top left position, the yellow Zerg player that just took a game off aLive from Esports Sloth. It is Gametime. And spawning in the bottom right position from Byte Gaming, the blue Terran player, it is aLive. aLive. Spawning pool coming down here from Gametime. Nothing too out of the ordinary from either players. I think Gametime just wants to keep up the momentum and wants to keep up with the aggressiveness that we saw from him earlier. And, you know, it worked so far, so there's really no point in cheesing. There's really no point in doing anything that outlandish, that crazy. Reaper gonna come out now. I wonder if, oh, there he goes. That drone is gonna go for that third base. 3 base under 3 minutes, man. It's like a Snoop build. Queens are here. There's a lot of Zerglings out. I mean, I really have to memorize this build. Seeing how he's gonna be able to do that. Get the 3 lings out. And before the hatchery. Hatchery's saving up now. He's gonna start getting it. There he goes. Builds that hatchery. And the Reaper's here. Hasn't been able to get any real kills yet. But here it is. This might be the Draven Overlord that I always talk about. Oh yeah, this is the map that has the dead bodies on it. Where are the dead bodies? I wonder if they already patched them out. Because I was looking last night when I was casting the Master Cup. I'm not even paying attention. There's really nothing going on. Where is the dead bodies? I think they patched them out because I think they were here. Oh no, there they are. Dead bodies. Wait. I think it might actually be just the ruins. Now that I've seen them, it might actually just be ruins. But yeah. No idea. Some Lings floating around here trying to get some good kills. Might get this round on top of this Hellions. But there's a lot of Hellions here. And it looks like aLive is not going for this. Oh, yep. He's going for the same build. Where he's going to try to rush in with the Hellions, turn them into Hellbats, and just really knock on the front door of Gametime. And the armory is about to finish here. So there's a lot of Hellions to really deal with any kind of influx in Zerglings. But we just see that Gametime decided to go with a different route. Decided to go with roaches. So he's going to get 8 roaches out to deal with this the Hellbats that might be coming in here. And here comes the Lings. Lings are going to run in. Might get some SUV kills for all the problems right now. And there they go. But the Hellions are going to come in. Now they're Hellbats. And the Queen is here, but so are the Roaches. The Roaches are going to try to do everything they can to hold off this army. They're trying to get each single Hellbat down one at a time, and that's what they're doing. And this Hellbat push is going to get cleaned up from aLive. And 6 SUVs have died with those Zerglings that ran in. And now Gametime is going to push forward with those Roaches. And he doesn't have a lair yet, as we can see. So now it's just going to be Speedlings coming out. 20 Speedlings are coming out, plus 3 of the Ravager. Really? I've been calling them Ravagers, But that's the freaking unit in Blizzard, like in Stark or in World of Warcraft. Oh, but this Liberator in Liberation mode is gonna get so many drone kills right now. He's gonna get at least 4 drone kills. Oh, only 1. Okay. Ravager. A Ravager. What the hell is a Ravager? I straight thought it was called Ravager because that's what the units in World of Warcraft is called, a Ravager. Alright, so here comes Ravagers from Gametime, not to mention the roaches and all the speedlings landing on top of that bunker. SCVs are trying to repair it. GG gets called and aLive loses game number 2. And Gametime, oh my gosh, Gametime is just destroying aLive as you see. Just, holy crap. What is aLive doing? I wonder if aLive is just super tired. Either way, GG gets called, and Gametime takes game number 2 from oh. Alright, alright guys, so apparently in some kind of scheduling error, anyway, guys, it looks like in some kind of scheduling error, Gametime and aLive made an agreement that that was only going to be a best of 3. And so it looks like that was going to be a best of 3. Either way, guys, that looks like it. That's going to be it, guys, for the tournament. And it looks like it's going to be it, guys. I appreciate everyone that's been tuning in. Make sure you guys follow the channel. Keep supporting the channel. Throw me the donations. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys, thank you guys so much again. My name is Draven. I'm going to be logging off for now. You guys have yourself a wonderful rest of your week. And thanks again. I'll give all the shout outs to the people who followed. Let me do that real quick. I have the list of the followers. Pro, Evangelic, Mr. Montalvio, Saint Fast, Dark Host, Darkest, Valkis, Valkiv45, Masonic, and Wreck. Thank you guys so much for all the new follows. And I appreciate you guys so much for everyone that's been tuning in. You guys have been absolutely amazing and supportive, and I appreciate it. So thank you guys again. You guys have yourself a wonderful night, and my name is Draven again, and I'm out.